So as many of you know, I bought a car here. It's a Chinese car, and some of you have asked to get more information about the car itself. Because to be honest with you, especially in America, there isn't very much information about Chinese cars. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to share my new ride with all of you. So this is the vehicle I have. I just bought this last week. It's a 2012 Haval H6. Otherwise known as a Great Wall H6. Now, Great Wall Motors this is the symbol now, and in the later years they actually launched the brand to Haval. So in the earlier models, 2011, 2012, you see this Great Wall symbol, and then in the later models you see Haval. But you can see here, if I open the door, it'll show. But it's a wonderful, wonderful vehicle, and I've been driving it around all week and I absolutely love it. Just a crossover. It is the best-selling SUV in China, and so they're everywhere. And they got a great reputation for quality, and I got to tell you, just in the first couple of days owning this, I can see why. Now, one thing you will see is all these stickers. These are the registration stickers. And you got going back to 2018. Many people keep the stickers on here. You don't need to. You just keep the current years on there. So that's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to take those off. Another thing I need to do is I need to tint the windows, just make them darker. I'm just a fan of tinted windows, plus it's cool in the summer. And in addition, I will get a roof rack. Other than that, I'm going to keep it just like it is. It's got really good tires, four-wheel disc brakes, which are really good. This vehicle has 97,000 kilometers on it, and it does show its age in some places. It's got a few, scratches and whatnot, but for the most part, it is in really, really clean condition. Key fob like this, and the battery's running a little low on this. I'm gonna have to replace it, but I did get both keys for this. Put that up here. Okay. So of course it came with like a club and all that stuff, but I like this little shelf that you can open up, and of course it's got a tire underneath with all the tools, full-size tire, and then of course it's got a 60/40 split that you just pull these levers and fold down. And it also comes with another thing that I took it out, but it's a little cargo cover. I don't like it. It just rattles and makes a lot of noise. Power windows, power mirrors, all that groovy stuff. So it's got a very, very spacious back seat. Good enough for adults. One thing though, that these seats do not decline. They are a little straight up, but that's okay. I sat back here for a little ride and felt very comfortable. As you can see, the leather is in great condition. It's very, very clean. In the front cabin, again, extremely comfortable seats. It's showing it's a little wear and tear here. You can see that 5-speed manual that comes out of the dash. I was really concerned about that, but actually when you rest your elbow here, it's perfect. It's just the perfect position for shifting gears. I really love it. I've got full navigation with the camera systems and everything. The AC is strong, and this one also has a DVD function, so you can literally watch a movie on a road trip. It's definitely not legal, but that's China for you, I guess. It's a secondary floor, and it's great for wintertime. It's keeping my carpets clean. I did have this clean, but you can see it's showing its age. It's 8 years old. It's got one auxiliary here, and then this is like an ashtray, and then there's a USB input here, which I keep my music on. So here you can see I plugged the auxiliary. I got a line running underneath the carpet, and then I'm just gonna tape this down here up to my wireless charging pad here. And really the only places I see it showing its age in the leather is right here, and then a little spot right here. But other than that, the leather is just perfect, and I'm probably gonna get a seat cover, at least for the driver's seat. It also has automatic wipers. That's the sensor there, and these wipers are a frameless wiper, so they're actually pretty decent, I guess. And here's the engine. The engine is I believe it's a 1.5 liter turbo, made by Mitsubishi. And as you can see, the engine cover, I took this off. It's you know, for the most part, for considering its age, this is a very clean engine. It's been well taken care of. And everything is easy to access. I mean, all the fluid, you know, you can get to everything very easily. As far as driving it goes, it's very solid on the road. I mean, I have no issues. It feels like I'm driving, honestly, like a Toyota. My only complaint is the seating position is a little low. I've got the seat jacked up, and I'm not a super tall guy, but I'm not a short guy. I'm about 5'9". I just wish the seating was just maybe an inch or two higher. But for the most part, it's extremely comfortable. The wheel feels good. The ergonomics are great. Again, if you can look down here, I rest my elbow here, and I have a perfect shifting position. So it's very comfortable as far as shifting. I was really concerned about it being out of the dash. It kind of looked a little funky, but I'm very impressed with the way it feels and the way it drives. This dash is a plastic. It's not a soft touch. The soft touches are on the door panels, but it doesn't squeak, it doesn't rattle, and it's a very, you know, hard sounding, good quality plastic. I mean, it looks pretty good too, I think. It's got the automatic headlights, and for what I paid for this vehicle, I'm very, very happy with it. And it's big. It's a lot more space than I need. Plus, you feel safe. You know, I sat in some of these smaller cars, and yeah, they were sporty and they were really nice, but if you're in like a big city like Hong Kong, or the small cars, you feel okay in, you know, because you have to get around. But here in a second tier city like Zhongshan, or out on the highways, you don't want a small car. You feel safer in a big car. This vehicle is not fast. It's it's got enough power, but it's not four-wheel drive. It's not meant to be you know, a racer in any way, but it's got plenty of power, plenty of passing power, especially with the 5-speed manual. I know many people who have the automatic feel that it's very sluggish, and I can understand that. As far as the suspension goes, it's really good. It's comfortable, it's smooth, and it takes bumps really, really well. I'm actually very impressed by the suspension. At higher speeds, there is an awful lot of road noise, and it just comes from the tires. You have very wide tires, but it's not deafening. The stereo is a little lacking. It's not a bumper, but it performs well enough to listen to some tunes. I listen to my Chinese lessons. If you're trying to watch a DVD, it's really not that great. It's still too new to know exactly what the range is as far as the mileage goes. I've only put 100 kilometers on it in the first week, and so I'll find that out here very shortly, I'm sure. And there's nothing like driving to my favorite pizza joint for a little dinner.